Have you ever felt extremely motivated before going to bed? You watch some David Goggins podcast, some Andrew Tate shorts, and you feel like conquering the world. You feel unstoppable. You dream about buying that nice house, retiring your parents, or enjoying all of the luxurious things that money can bring you. You want to take action and actually change your life, only to wake up in the morning, brain fogged, tired, and unmotivated. Check your phone, reply to some texts, watch some garbage, and all of a sudden, it's breakfast time. You eat your food, and you feel even foggier than before. You feel more tired. Does this sound similar to you? Because it happened to me a bunch of times. And I know, it sucks. Imagine for a second you're continuing on this path, being hyped AF the night before, only to wake up in the morning and waste a full day. It won't bring you too far, and you know this for sure. But what if I tell you that there are 3 simple steps that you can implement right now to double your productivity by tomorrow? Whether you're in school, at work, starting an online business, you can get ahead of your competition in no time by simply applying these 3 simple steps that I'm about to show you right now. So, the first step is plan your day the night before. A successful morning makes a successful day. A successful day makes a successful life. So the key here to winning is by mastering your mornings. And every single good morning routine starts the night before. So what I want you to do is to not eat anything 2 or 3 hours before going to bed. Don't use your phone 30 minutes before sleep. And also plan your day. I'm going to explain briefly each one of these. The first one, don't eat anything 2 or 3 hours before going to sleep. It's very simple. Why? Because your body spends 60% of its energy on digestion alone. Let me repeat this. 60% of its energy on digestion alone. So you either gotta let your body rest, or you gotta let your body digest. You can't do both. Now, no phone for 30 minutes before bed. According to Dr. Andrew Huberman, the blue light of the screens we're using every single day can deregulate our circadian rhythm, and that will affect our sleep. But as a solution for this, you can buy a pair of glasses that have a blue light filter, so you can still use your devices and not mess up the circadian rhythm. And the last one, plan your day. Very simple. Write a short to-do list of the things you want to accomplish the day after, because as Brian Tracy said, 1 minute of planning saves up to 10 minutes of working. So that means if you spend 6 minutes to plan, you will save up 1 hour of work. Okay, now that you know what to do the night before, let's talk about the morning. And the second principle is intermittent fasting. Now, Andrew Tate is the one who made this concept popular. And the idea is to not eat anything until noon or afternoon if you want, because your brain is sharper when you're hungry. Think about a caveman. When their tribe was starving, the men would gather up and go for a hunt. They would chase down the woolly mammoth, throw it their spears, rip it apart, bring it home for the women to cook it. If the cavemen were full, they wouldn't go for any hunting. It's the same thing with your work. Now, of course, we don't have to pray our hunt in order to survive. We can simply go to the grocery store and procure our food from there. But your prey is no longer an animal. Your prey is your deep work. It's the work that you are avoiding to do, but the work that will bring you closer to accomplishing your goals. So, considering this analogy, which is supported by science, because we already know that your body spends 60% of its energy on digestion, just on digestion, it's easy to understand why it will function better without food. So no food before 12 p.m. What you're gonna do instead is to eat that frog. This is the third principle. Imagine you were given the most luxurious meal of your life, full of your favorite steaks, soups and desserts, but with the condition that you have to eat a frog as well, alongside with that meal. Now I'm gonna ask you, when are you gonna eat that frog? Are you gonna eat it before and then be left with all that tasty meal? Or you're gonna jump straight into your favorite steaks or desserts, but not actually enjoying them because you know you still have to eat that frog? Which one would you choose? Me personally, I would pick the first one. I'll eat that frog and then eat whatever I want. This analogy comes from the American author Brian Tracy, and the idea is to get the most difficult task of the day done in the first hours after waking up. For you, the most important task of the day might be studying or working on a business. Whatever your priorities are, get started smashing them as soon as you wake up, and you will make a lot of progress. Now, as a recap for this video, the principles were to plan your day, to do intermittent fasting, and to eat that frog. By doing this, you'll know what to do, your brain will be sharp, and your work will be done. The actionable steps are to write a to-do list of the things you want to accomplish the next day, not eat anything until 12 p.m, and start doing the most difficult task of the day as soon as you wake up. These 3 simple steps will genuinely improve your productivity by 100%. And the best thing is that you can start applying them this evening. And by the way, if you don't know on what to use these productivity principles, go and watch my goal setting video, which is going to be linked down below. See you next time.